பத்மார்க்கம் அகஜானன பத்மார்க்கம் கஜானனம் அஹர்நிஷம் அநேகதம் தம் அநேகதம் தம் பக்தா ஏகதந்தம் உபாஸ்மஹே ஏகதந்தம் உபாஸ்மஹே மாதே மலயே த்வஜ பாண்ட்ய சஞ்சாதே மாதே மலயே த்வஜ பாண்ட்ய சஞ்சாதே மாதங்கவதன குஹ மாதே மலய த்வஜ பாண்ட்ய சஞ்சாதே மாதங்கவதன குஹ மாதே மலய த்வஜ பாண்ட்ய சஞ்சாதே மாதங்கவதன குஹ மாதே மலய த்வஜ பாண்ட்ய சஞ்சாதே மாதங்கவதன குஹ மாதே அம்ப சாதோதரி சங்கரி அம்ப சாதோதரி சங்கரி சாமுண்டேஸ்வரி சந்திரகலாதரி தாயே கௌரி சாதோதரி சங்கரி சாமுண்டேஸ்வரி சந்திரகலாதரி தாயே கௌரி தாதா நிதத தனிவம தாதா நிரிச நிசத நிசத பம தாதா நிகரி நிரிச நித பனித மதாத மகமப மதத நித மதாத ரிச நித நிதாத மதனி மனிதாத சாசபத நிதாத மகரி சனிதாத பதாத நிதாத சத ரித மகரி சனிதா நிசனி நிதத பம்ப தாம் தாம் தக ஜடு தத நிததி தக தாம் தாம் தக ஜடு தத நிததி தா தா நிசத நிசத பம்ப பதத நிசத நிசத பதாத நிகரி நிரிசதி விகரி கம் கம் நிரிசதி விகரி ஜம் ஜம் தகி தத குந்தரி நம் தத் ஜம் ஜம் தகி தத குந்தரி நம் தரிதா ததி ததி ஜே குதரி தரி ஜே குமதரி தகடம் தமதனி தகடம் சாசதி கிததம் தசதி கிததம் ததி நிதகி ததம் திமி தகிதத தபதா ததே குசதா திதம் மகரி சனித நிதகத திங்கிணகம் தாத பதாத தரே குசதா திதம் மகரி சனித நிதகத திங்கிணகம் தாத சகல கல திகுணத சமரத தாத சுலப ஹிருதய மதுர வச்சன மனோகரே சதையே மாதே மலைய துவஜ பாண்டிய மாதங்க வதன குக மாதே सकल भुवन सार्वभौमे शशिमण्डलम श्यामे सकल भुवन सार्वभौमे शशिमण्डलम मामा पनी ददा बाबा मगम पमामा निगमा सनिग बद श्यामे सोग सुग मृदंगदालम सोग सुग मृदंगदालम तालम सोग सुग मृदंग சொக்கஜேயுதீருடுவடோ சுக சுக மிருதங்கதாளம் பூஜினு சொக்கஜேயுதீருடுவடோ சுக சுக மிருதங்கதாளம் சொக்கஜேயுதீருடவடோ தீருடவடோ மிருதங்கதாளம் மிருதங்கதாளம் தாளம் నిగమ శిరోతము గల్గిన Mama Dani Sani Sari Kati Sani Ritani Dani Sati the Mata Karitani the Rizati the Matamatani Ritani Dani Sati the Mata Ita Bagamba Kamatani the Madati the Dani Teresa Kati Sani Ritani Dani Sani the Mata Karitani the Rizani the Mata Magariga Mridangam Kamadani the Madani Zani Garizani Garizani the Nini Garizani Garizani the Rizani the Rizani the Madada Garizani Garizani the Rizani the Rizani the Mogomadani Gamadani Sazoka Suda Mridangam Uchaguchi Sokaje Yudi కను వినుమా కరుణ విధి కృపసలుపు గురు సుగ సరసిరుగ లోచని సరసిరుగ లోచని సుపగ సిద్ధి సువాసిని తామసము సేయకని వీణా కామసము సేయకని కామసము సేయకని na 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 ఎవరి మాట ఎవరి మాట ni da ni pa da sa ni da ni pa da ni pa ni da ba ma ga pa da sa ni da ba ni da da ba ma ga ma pa da ni da. Da 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 ni pa da pa 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 da pa ba ga ma 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 ga sa ri ga sa 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 ga ma pa da ni da da. Da 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 ni pa da ma pa 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 da ma ba ga ma 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 ga sa ri ga sa 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 ga ma pa da ni da da. Da 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 ni pa da ma pa 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 da ma pa ga ma 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 ga sa ri ga sa 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 ga ma ya pa da ga ni da da. Da 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 ni ki pa da ga ma pa 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 da ma ba ga ma 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 ga sa ri ga sa 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 ga ma pa da ni da da. Da sa ri ga pa 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 da sa ma ga pa da sa ka ri sa ni ta pa pa da ni da da. Ga ri sa ni da sa ri sa ri sa ri ri sa ni da pa da sa ga da sa ga da sa sa ni da ba ma ga ma pa da ga ni da da. Ga ri sa ni da sa ri ga ri sa ni da pa da sa ga ga ri sa ni da pa sa ni da ba ma ga ma pa da ga ni da da. Da sa ri ga da sa ri ga pa da sa ri sa ri da sa ri ga pa da sa ri ga pa da sa da sa ni da da. Ga ri sa ni ki da ga ri sa ni da pa da ga ni ki pa ga da ga ri sa ni da pa ma ga ma pa ga da ga sa ga ni da da. Ga ri sa ni da sa sa ga ri sa ni da pa pa da da ga ma pa da ni da. Ga ri sa ni da sa sa ri sa ni da pa da da ga pa pa da ni da. Ga ri sa ni da sa ri sa ni da pa da da ga ma pa da ni da. Ga ri sa ni da sa ri sa ni da pa da da ga ma pa da ni da. Sa ga ri sa ni da sa ri sa ni da pa da da ga ma pa da ni da. Ga ri sa ni da ri sa ni da pa ga ma pa ni da. Da 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 ni da pa da pa ni da. Da ni da pa sa ni da pa ga ma pa da ni da. Ga ma pa da ni. தத்தரித தத்தரிகா பத்தட்டி சரி கப்பத்த சரி கரி சத்த சரி சரி பர சரி சரி பர
Special Pallavi for our protagonist, young friend here. Thank you. You already have a fan. Many fans. Okay, fans need some regulation too. Okay. There is a huge significance for this, and we are indeed blessed to be sharing this stage with this Mahavidwan. And in a sense, with my full affection and respect for him, this was his doing. He gave us this challenge, and we had to invite him to the stage. You will soon find out what the challenge is. Num dada 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 num dum dum ganum dada num dada ganum dada ganum dum dada anum dum dada ganum dada num dum dada ganum dada num dum dada ganum dada ganum dum dada num dum dada num dum dada num dada num dada num dada num dada num dada num da num tum da da nam da nam da nam da nam tum da nam ta nam tum da da num da da num da da num da da num dum da da num dum da da num da da num da nam dum da num da da num num dum da da num 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 da num da num dum da da num da num dum da da num da da num dum da da num da da num da da num dum da da ganum ganum da da ganum dum da da num da da num dum da da num da da num da da num da da num da nam da num da num da num da nam dum da num da num num da da num da da num da num dum da da num da da num da da num da da num da da nam da num dum da da ganum da da ganum dum da da ganum da da ganum dum da nam dum da nam dum da num dum da num da da num da da nam da nam da num dum da num da ganum dum da da ganum da nam da nam dum da num da ganum dum da da num da da ganum da nam dum da num da anum da num da anum da num da num da num da da num da da num dum da num The challenge I referred to earlier was a special Chapu Malika Talam. While this Talam is not a new Talam, it has existed quite a bit, but it never ceases to be a challenge for anybody who has taken it up. And Patriji, in his urge to work together with Amogh and as a genuine challenge for Amogh, has asked us to compose this Pallavi with, which is a great privilege for me to request my Guru, Neyveli Santanagopalan sir, to actually help me compose this Pallavi. That is what we will be presenting today. So the talam goes like this. It's Tishram, Kandam, Mishram, Sankirnam. And the cycle repeats. Please put talam at your own risk. Ra, ga, la, ya, di, re, si, ka. Ra, ga, re, si, ka. Va, ra, ra, ga, la, ya, di. Rasika Rakshimpavaya Shri Raghava Ramachandra Vararaga Layadi Rakshimpavaya Shri Raghava Ramachandra Vararaga Layagadi Rakhubhavaya Shri Raghava Ramachandra Vararaga Mabani, Mama, Gary, pani ma pani sari gari ma gari sani gari sani sari sani ba ma gari ri sa sari ma tadani da maga mada maga madani da maga mada maga mada maga maga kasata gaga sunu ga madani da dani da dani dani madani 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 da da dani ni sa dani ni da madani da maga mada maga mada maga mada maga mada maga mada maga ni da mani da maga ni da ba maga mari ga ma ba maga da madani ni da ba maga mari ga gari ga ma ba maga da ni da ba maga mari ga ma ba maga da ni da ba maga mari ga ma ba maga da ni da ba ga ri ma ba ni sa ri ga ri sa ga ri ma ga ri sa ga ri sa ni sa ni ga ri ga sa ri ni sa ba ni ma ba ni sa ga ri sa ri ni sa ba ni ma ba ni sa ri ga ri sa ni ga ri sa ri ga ri sa ri sa ni sa ga ri sa ri sa ni sa ni ba ni ga ri sa ri ki ri sa ga sa ni ba ri ma ba ma ri ba 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 ni ba ri ba 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 ni ba ni sa ni ri ba ba ma ri ba ri ba ba ni ba ma ba ni sa ri ga ri sa ri ga ri sa ri sa ni sa ga ri sa ri sa ni sa ni ba ni ga ri sa ni sa ri sa ni ba ma ga ri ri sa ri ma ga 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 si ka la ya si ka la ya Rasika, Rasika, Rasika. ಬಲೆ ಬಲೆ ఇంతకంటే ఘనమికలేదు, ఇంతకంటే ఘనమికలేదు, ఇంతకంటే ఘనమికలేదు, ఇంతకంటే ఘనమికలేదు. సంతత సౌఖ్యము జనార్దనుడే, ఇంతకంటే ఘనమికలేదు. సంతత సౌఖ్యము జనార్దనుడే, ఇంతకంటే ఘనమికలేదు. సంతత సౌఖ్యము జనార్దనుడే, ఇంతకంటే ఘనమికలేదు. భయ నివారణము పరమాత్ముని స్తుతి భయ నివారణము పరమాత్ముని స్తుతి భయ నివారణము పరమాత్ముని జయ కారణం ఈశ్వర చింత భయ నివారణము పరమాత్ముని జయ కారణం ఈశ్వర చింత ఆయుధ పుణ్య ఫలమజుడు సేవ ఆయుధ పుణ్య ఫలమజుడు సేవ క్రియతో మెరిగిన వారికి ఆయుధ పుణ్య ఫలమజుడు సేవ క్రియతో నిజ మెరిగిన వారికి धुनि कुदक दीन दृकिट तुम नाच रहे गोलिता ददबै ददै रह गीत धुनि कुदक दीन दृकिट तुम नाच रहे गोलिता ददबै ददै रह गीत धुनि कुदक दीन दृकिट तुम नाच रहे गोलिता बाज पायल कहूँ बाज पायल कहूँ जनन जनन बाज पायल कहूँ जनन जनन बाज पायल करो जनन 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 लो जनन 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 बाज पायल करो जनन 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 लो जनन 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 लो जनन 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 गीत बाज पायल करो जनन 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 लो जनन जनन गीत गीत को नाच रहे गोल कदपै ददै रह गीत तान गावे तान गावे तकत जय दे तान गावे तकत जय दे तान गावे லீலா பதுமனா பதுமாரி லீலா क्या करूं मैं सावरो परुमना भगवानी लीला क्या करूं मैं सावरो तापस संकट हरने आयो सोरमारो तुम्हारो तदीम तदीम दिरनो పవమాన సుతుడు పటు పదార విందములగు నామ రూపములగు నయన Very nice.
Namaskaram. How was it? Hope you all enjoyed the performances. Congratulations to the entire team for showcasing such a soulful performance. Mamta and I have a treasure of experiences to share about Patri Garu. But now, we would like to call our chief guest, Vidwan Sri.Patri ji, onto the stage.
Chari is an accomplished Veena Vidwan, an All India Radio A-grade artist. He had the opportunity to study music from Vidushi Kanya Kumari Madam, which ignited a keen love for music in him. He has received advanced music training from Master Padma Bhushan Lalguri J. Raman Sir. And Shrikant sir has performed in many concerts all over the world and has accompanied many eminent artists. He has been running a music school called Nada Nidhi for the past 3+ decades.
We would also like to invite our guests of honor onto the stage. Sri Amogh Kuchibhotla garu, please come onto the stage, please.
Sri Amogh Kuchibhotla is the founder and president of Silkanandra, which is a non-profit organization that has been serving the Indian community for the last 2 decades through various initiatives like Manabadi, Sampada, University of Silkanandra. Amogh Kuchibhotla is recognized for his leadership and creativity by several organizations.
Now we would like to invite Srimati Prema Shri Ramji.
Prema ji is an ardent Indian music enthusiast, guru, guide, and philosopher to many. Amogh has had the opportunity to accompany many of her students in concerts. She has been constantly encouraging Amogh in his Mridangam journey. Please welcome Prema Shri Ramji.
Invite Srimati Padma Mohanji.
Srimati Padma Mohan is the founder of Carnatic Chamber of Concerts. CCC is dedicated in promoting Carnatic music by hosting monthly events where budding artists showcase their talent. Please welcome Padma Mohanji.
Next, we would like to invite Srimati Sudha Dusi garu onto the stage, please.
Srimati Sudha Dusi is the founder of Raga Sudha Music School, a school that nurtures young and old students to learn and appreciate the beauty of music. She has been a constant support for Amogh in his Mridangam journey. Please welcome Sudha Dusi ji.
Now we request the chief guest to speak and say a few words. Share your thoughts, sir, please.
Wow, what a phenomenal concert. I'd like to start from that. You know, if I might make one correction, I think you said that what you witnessed was a culmination of all of Amogh's hard work. Maybe a slight modification to that I would like to start with. This is the beginning of your journey. You are blessed indeed to have a guru like Patriji guide you and show you the way and get you prepared for an event like this. This is the beginning of a series of more and more milestones that we would love to watch you achieve. And it's an indication of how much more hard work is ahead of you. I hope you're inspired because you inspired the entire audience with your performance today. And we hope to see you perform on many, many levels, constantly progressing in your journey. You know, when a student presents a performance like this, it is indeed a strong reflection of the Guru, Patriji. And, you know, honestly, earlier today, this morning, before I came to this performance, I was actually listening to a recording where Patriji has played the Mridangam. And what strikes me is the absolute aesthetic balance that he presents in his music. And you know, I think when they introduced him, they talked about the tonal balance between the right side and the left side. There's also this balance between power, energy on one side, and subtlety and support on the other side. Our music needs everything. And what stands out to me in Patri sir's music is this constant balance between the energy and the subtlety. And what was remarkable was how well he's passed on that value to his student. Because when I heard Amogh today, you know, when you heard the first segment with his Thyagarajan, you heard the power. You felt the energy. You felt the complete control he was exhibiting on his instrument. And then as he accompanied these Vidwans on stage for the second segment, you saw a different side of his Mridangam playing. Yes, there was the energy, you know, the fast solos, and it's incredible. I was really appreciating the clarity of his finger movements, you know, whether it be slow speed or the fast speed solos. But there was so much clarity, and Patri sir, it's amazing how well you have guided him and brought out this. You have shared your experiences and the quality of your music indeed so well to bring up a student like this, and it's a joy to behold. You know, yes, I mean, I think we all appreciated the energy and the power. I don't need to say that because Amogh's fan club over here was appreciating every time he kind of brought that energy to a climax. So I don't need to belabor that point. But you know, in the main piece, for instance, Yavarimarta, the way he kind of blended the fast solos with the slow emphasis on some of that, you know, that Vilamba Adi Talam Kriti that requires that Ghatam, that requires that weight, and of course Hariji on vocals, and I'll get to that in a minute, but Hariji on the vocals provides that weight for that Kriti. But Amogh's percussion support, and another example of that kind of moved me as I was sitting over there was during Janani, as he started the Charanam, you know, Amogh's Gumki on the left just elevated the way that song went. And what stands out is, you know, in Janani, when Hariji was throwing all these challenges with the Chitta Swaram and mixed speeds, all that is there. I mean, all that is Kanaka, all that is mathematics, all that is very analytical, right? But our music is not purely analytical. It's a lot of spiritual, devotional, emotional, and the balance, right? And within that song, to show the rhythmic complexity and bring in that subtlety, you know, remarkable. I mean, it's the maturity that you showed in your playing, Amogh, was a true pleasure to listen to. I love the way the Arangetram was structured with the segment one, so to speak, in the beginning, just to showcase the percussion solo, right? And another aspect in that, the Nadai transitions during the percussion solo, so seamless, going from Chatushram to Khandam, Chatushram to Tishram. You know, just the transitions, there was nothing stilted about it, right? It just flowed. And the complete control, there was no hesitation in the Nadai switch, right? He was completely in control. When it switched from one Nadai to another, there was no hesitation, there was no rough transition, right? It just, the flow of the music, and that maturity is something that was truly a pleasure again. And looking forward to hearing you keep progressing along that. I know you have the blessings of your guru. It was nice to see him support his students so enthusiastically. You could see the pride on his face. And I think that ties into the generosity of how well he passes on his vidvat and his knowledge to the next generation, right? Because you can tell that he takes this very seriously, and he really wants to encourage the next generation, show them the ropes, make sure they're on the right path. And when the student performs something over there that makes the guru proud, the guru responds. And that's so nice to watch, because you see that, I've been trying to convey this, I've been trying to communicate this, we've had this in class, let's see if we can make this shine on stage, and to have that come to fruition. Patriji, thank you for treating us to this. Thank you for carrying on this legacy and passing it on to the next generation. And Amogh, you've got high expectations in this audience, and our expectations will continue to keep increasing as you continue to keep progressing. And with your guru's blessings, may you succeed in this journey. Turning to our musicians of the evening, with Hari on stage, you know there's going to be a lot of creativity out there, right? And every opportunity for him to perform is an opportunity for us to watch and learn. And in every piece, he was dishing out challenges to Amogh, who was responding brilliantly and with supreme confidence. You could see, at one point, I think I turned to Mohan and said, wow, his face is pretty stoic, right? And that's just the supreme focus and concentration he has there. He doesn't want to miss anything, right? Because with somebody like Hari there, God knows what he's going to throw at him. And so you have to be prepared, right? Starting from the Varnam with the Nadai changes right in the Varnam, right? No slow start or anything like that. I mean, our friend over here has already gone through 45 minutes of intense physical activity, and then he gets thrown a Varnam with Nadai changes, no gradual transition, right? The second piece, he has Soga Suga with Kalpana Swarams in 3 different places, and switching Nadais all at the same time, right? And so there's no break over there. Maybe a slight break in Telule Rama, but then you've got Janani Ninavina coming in with its Chattaswaram variations and trying to show how to be subtle for a kriti like that while exhibiting your complete command on the rhythmic aspects. Kudos to you, Hari, for kind of designing this concert this way. Right, and then without a break, you go on to the main piece with the Mishra Korapa and everything, and where he has to kind of respond with that response time in terms of what calculation is being thrown at me and how do I respond to that. And oh my gosh, do I even need to talk about the Pallavi? I know this is an Arangetram for Amogh, but really it was kind of a test for everybody on stage, everybody in the audience. And Hari says, put Talam at your own risk, right? So, of course, who wants to give up that challenge? But then you realize as you're putting Talam, like, maybe I'm kind of missing on what's actually happening because I'm concentrating so hard on the Talam. At some point, it's just like, let me not put Talam. Let me just enjoy what these musicians are delivering out there, right? So thank you for giving us such a great feast, Hari. If anybody, Patri sir, I mean, if you had this Pallavi to give to somebody to challenge Amogh, can't think of a better person than Hari to execute it. And Hari, I know you said you needed Patri sir's talam right there in front of you for the Pallavi. I don't believe that for 1 minute. It was great to have Patri sir out there, but you are more than mastering the Pallavi there. One request, considering the complexity of the talam on that, Hari, I would love to hear Ananya sing that. For those who are present at his daughter's vocal Arangetram. Is she here? Ananya, I'm going to hunt you down later. If anybody was here for her vocal Arangetram and heard her Pallavi, and the complete control over Layam on that Pallavi, I would love to see how she handles a Pallavi like this. So Ananya, you'd better start practicing next time I see you. Let's make sure there's a little performance over there of that Pallavi. Vignesh, I've been hearing Vignesh, I don't want to refer to him as a youth artist because that's so unfair. He's just way beyond youth artist at this point. He's accompanied so many senior musicians. He goes to India, performs over there. He is constantly thrown challenges on stage. And the way he responds to a vocalist's challenges is awesome. I mean, this guy has no hesitation. His command over the Kanakas is very commendable, and he's just able to respond. And not only that, I was noticing when he was responding to the Kanakas, both for Kambodi, as well as responding to that challenging Pallavi Talam. Throughout his responses, he was bringing out the beauty of the ragam in all the phrases, right? It wasn't just a standard, oh, here's a Kanaka, this is what I'm going to do. It's like within there's these graceful nuances of how Kambodi goes, of how Kapi goes, so that you almost forget what the Kanaka is and what the Talam is, and you're going, because you just like that phrase, right? And that's the beauty of our music, right? It's not analytical, it's not mathematical. In the end, it has to touch the heart. And Vignesh, I think you did that. You touched all our hearts with your violin playing. Thank you. And Krishnan was kind of the silent support. Again, if Amogh, I thought, had a stoic expression on his face with a focus, but Krishnan was there providing such excellent support for Amogh through the whole thing. And I can tell, I mean, during the first segment, at every one of Krishnan's responses, what an enthusiastic applause he got from you. So, he was right there with Amogh, matching him stroke for stroke, encouraging him all the way, and responding in kind, while kind of maintaining a slight backward presence. So here you go. I mean, we're here to present Amogh, and I'm doing my job to support him and present him to you. And that was beautifully conveyed, Krishnan. Thank you. So I think I might have taken up a little bit more of my time than you gave me, but it's hard not to talk about what I enjoyed in this absolutely exquisite concert. So thank you for the opportunity for letting me talk.
Thank you, Shrikantji, for sharing your thoughts. We request Patri Garu to felicitate Shrikantchari Garu.
Namaskaram, uncle.
Now we request Sri Amogh Kuchibhotla to share his thoughts, please.
Should I put it here?
Subha Sandhya Samayam. As per Itihasas, at the Sandhya Samayam in Kailasha, Jata Jotadhari Parameshwara does Sivatandavam while Nandiswara playing Mridangam. that is in Kailasa. But today, in America, on this stage, we have a different Jata Jotadhari, Patri sir. He didn't do Tandavam, but he did Talam, for which, with the blessings of Nandishwara, Amogh did an amazing job. The bodhana, the training by the Guru, is simply amogham. The sadhana by the Shishya is simply amogham. All in all, what Amogh gave all of us today, adbhutam. As we are talking about the amazing performance by an amazing young boy, I'm part of the family missing an amazing person physically here, Amogh's grandfather, Vidyasagar Garu. If he were here, he would have been wearing the pancha like this, should be sitting with his eyes wide open. But don't mistake me. Today, definitely knowing this thing, he must have gone to Kailasha, sitting to Nandishwara next to him, would have asked, say with his signature, I think, do you see my grandson played well? Please bless him. We all need Vidyasagar Garu presence in our hearts, an amazing thing. This is an amazing family. 20 years ago exactly, Tammudu Ravi did his first Ranga Pravesham as an actor on the stage in the United States. After that, he acted in many plays and he is known as the United States Pauranika Pratinayaka villain. And he acted in movies and non-Telugu also. And then did Anusha her music Ranga Pravesham. Of course, Mamata Garu is the one who has the formal training before she came into the family. So that is a Kalamatalli Muddu Biddalu Villandar. And the fortunate thing that happens is in Silicon Andhra family, in the last 22 years, oka Navya Maitri Konda, oka Vedya Spurti Konda, oka Janavi Chamarti, oka Pranavi Chamarti, oka Prabhav Nadella, dozens of kids gave their music, dance, instrumental Arangetrams. So proud of the next generation taking this thing with the blessings of Mahaguru, Parama Vidwan, Patriji and several other gurus who are sitting here. When Sogasuga Mridangatalam Jatakurchi Ninnu Sokkaseya Dhirudevaro 350 plus years ago, Thyagaraja asked Rama. For those of you, Rama's Gotra is Srivatsa. Srivatsa Gotra, Kuchibhotla, Vamsa Sanjata, Amogha. God, Rama bless you. Akhanda Sangeeta Vidya Praptirastu, Dirghayushman Bhava, Samasta Sanmangalani Bhavantu. Swasti.
We request Patri Garu to felicitate Anand Garu.
రిక్వెస్ట్ సిలికాన్ ఆంధ్ర పూర్వ అధ్యక్షులు, ప్రధాన కుటుంబ సభ్యులు కొండిపర్తి దిలీప్ గారిని, శ్రీ కొండుభట్ల దీనబాబు గారిని, రాజు చమర్తి గారిని వేదిక మీదకి రావాల్సిందిగా కోరుతున్నాం. సంజీవ్ తనుగులు గారు ఉన్నారా? వారు వచ్చే లోపల మేఘమలహార్ రాగం ఏదో పాడితే, దీపమలహార్ రాగం పాడితే దీపాలు వెలిగాయట, ముత్తుస్వామి వారు అమృతవర్షిని పాడితే వాన పడిందంటారు. మన అమోఘు లయకి చరిత్రలో ఎప్పుడూ జరిగినటువంటి బ్యాక్ డ్రాప్ కూడా కరెక్ట్గా అయిపోయే వేళకి కిందకి దిగిపోయింది. విజయసారథి గారు ఉన్నారా?
అందరికీ నమస్కారం. ఈరోజు అమోఘ్ మనకందరికి ఒక అద్భుతమైన ప్రదర్శన ఇచ్చాడు. ఇటువంటివి అతను చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి చూస్తూనే ఉన్నాం. సిలికానాంధ్ర మనబడిలో కానీ, దాని తర్వాత ఎన్నో సిలికానాంధ్ర కార్యక్రమాల్లో పత్రి గారు, గురువు గారు అద్భుతంగా తీర్చిదిద్దారు. చాలా సంతోషం, చాలా ఆనందంగా ఉంది. ఆశీస్సులు అమ్మ నీకు.
అందరూ మాట్లాడిన తర్వాత ఒక 30 సెకండ్లలో నేను ముగిస్తాను. అమోఘు ఒక స్థితి లయలో పెరిగిన మనిషి అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఈజ్ ఎ యంగ్ మ్యాన్ నౌ, రైట్? He lives in the moment and he maintains the rhythm. That's life. And just keep on doing it and Shiva will be with you forever. Thank you.
Namaskaram. Everyone talked about Amogh and Patriji. One thing I want to announce, Amogh is the first senior graduate in Sampada in the Mridangam course. Okay. Nana, we are very, very proud of you, what you have presented today. And all the credit goes to Guru Patri Satish Kumar ji. I know Ravi and Mamta garu both, they were always thinking about how to take you to the next level. What can we do? And they sacrificed a lot in many fronts. I know personally because Ravi and I talk very closely on a lot of things. And sometimes you have to make some hard decisions to get you to this stage, that I know. And with that, Patri garu, ఈ రోజున కర్ణాటక ప్రపంచంలో పత్రి గారితో ఒక అకంపనిమెంట్ కావాలి అనుకోని ఒక ఆర్టిస్ట్ లేరు అంటే అది అతిశయోక్తి కాదు. ఇది మన అందరికీ కూడా ఒక గర్వకారణమైనటువంటి విషయం. అది కూడా కాకుండా ఆయన వెన్ ఎవర్ వీ నీడ్ సంథింగ్, ఈ జస్ట్ ఏ మెసేజ్ అవే, ఎనీ మెసేజ్ ఐ గివ్ హిమ్, ఇమ్మీడియట్లీ రెస్పాన్స్. అండ్ థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్. ఎంత ఎత్తు ఎదిగినా కూడా ఒదిగి ఉండే స్వభావం అని చెప్తారు కదా, సో పత్రి గారు దానికి ప్రత్యక్ష నిర్వచనం నేను చూసిన వాళ్ళలో. థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్ ఫర్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ దట్ యూ హ్యావ్ డన్ ఫర్ సంపద అండ్ సిలికానాంధ్ర. అండ్ వీ రీసెంట్లీ conferred him with Mridanga Samrat title on behalf of Sampada. We are very proud to announce that here. With that, I wanted to take this opportunity to felicitate, start with Guruji, Anand Garu, Patri Garu, Amogh Ramakir. Amogh, Dilip Garu, Anand.
Climb on my shoulders.
A small memento, Sampada, Silicon Music Performing Arts and Dance Academy would like to recognize Amogh Kuchibhotla, disciple of Vidwan Dr. Patri Satish Kumar, on the wonderful occasion of his Mridangam Arangetram. Sampada wishes all the success in his future endeavors.
First of all, we are truly, truly blessed to have witnessed this, right? Amazing performance. I've seen Amogh perform and accompany in so many concerts, but it's always, every time I see him perform, I truly, truly get immersed and I enjoy it. Guru Garu, Krutagyatalu Meeku, Patri Garu, I mean, I've seen you perform, so it's such a pleasure to watch. But I think one thing every person who's aspiring to be an Amogh in the future is obviously two things, right? There is obviously the gift that he has, but it's also it's not just the skill, but it's also the will and the effort they put in. Kudos to the parents and the family. Truly, I mean, otherwise, this doesn't happen like a magic overnight. This requires a lot of, it's not just nature, it's also nurture. They nurtured it, and he had the will to really scale up and do this. So kudos to you, congratulations.
1 second. 1 second, I cannot resist to make this comment. Padma Bhushan Dr. Yella Venkateswara Garu stayed with me for 1 full month in New York back in 95. He used to start Mridangam at 5 a.m. in the morning. And today, when I was hearing him, I heard the same clarity. Thank you. Good, keep it up.
The way Patri Garu encourages his students, last comment. We had a Patri Beats program at Silicanandra University. And Amogh was there, just he came as a disciple that Guru Garu is performing. At a fly within minutes, Amogh, did you bring your Mridangam? No. What scale Mridangam you brought? I have some G scale. So he wanted something else. But okay, that's okay, let's go to the stage. At a fly, he encouraged him to come onto the stage. And 30 minutes with a great synchronization, they performed and the audience wanted to enjoy more and more, but he stopped at 30 minutes. Okay, you have given me 30 minutes, I am stopping at 30th minute. That is how Patri Garu is. Thank you.
Guru Garu, Dr. Pappu Venugopal Rao Garu could not be here today, but he has sent his felicitations to you. And there is one for the student also. This is from Dr. Pappu Venugopal Rao Garu.
Thank you, Anand Garu, Dilip Garu, Raj Garu, Sanjeev, and Dinabhav. Thank you. Now I request Prema Sriramji to share her thoughts.
I'm going to sit down if you don't mind. Thank you for the honor of inviting me on stage to say a few words. Although I'm truly speechless, and thank you, Srikant, for covering everything that I wanted to say, and I'm sure which you all agree with. But I would like to know, when did this unassuming, carefree, happy-go-lucky young man, young boy, Amogh, become such a seasoned Mridangam artist and accompanist? And also I would like to know, Yennatavam Shaidanai, Mamta and Ravi, to beget such a diligent, personable, and blessed son like Amogh. And of course, vice versa, Amogh is very lucky to have proactive and visionary parents like Mamta and Ravi. And furthermore, I would like to know, what good deeds did Amogh do to come under the tutelage of Mahavidwan, legendary, world-renowned, inspiring, innovative maestro Sri.Patri Satish Garu. I really enjoyed the two-part Arangetram, where not only Amogh, but even the Mridangam took center stage, and it had its own persona. Suddenly it was thundering, and suddenly it was roaring like a lion. And I was totally moved and spellbound, sitting frozen, trying to wrap my head around everything that I witnessed and heard today. Thank you very much to our own local, homegrown, eminent artists of the day, and especially Sri Hari Devanath for his thoughtful and soulful repertoire that not only challenged Amogh, but also showcased his rigorous training and confidence in his accompaniment. Amogh has a very bright future, and I hope he continues steadfast in his Mridangam journey. And I wish him all the best, and I hope to see him perform in many more such powerful concerts. Good luck and God bless. Thank you.
Thank you, Premaji. I request Patri Garu to felicitate Premaji.
Namaskar.
Thank you, Premaji. I request Padma Mohanji to speak a few words.
Namaskarams, everyone. I kind of figured there was going to be a lot of speakers, so I kind of assumed that I won't be able to speak things that have not been spoken already. So I made my own notes. So if you all don't mind, I'm going to go to the podium and take help from my cheat sheet. It's actually my pleasure and privilege to be here with you all to witness this very special concert. Namaskarams, Patriji, and all the musicians here. I don't think I'm even qualified to speak about Patri sirs. But I'll just respectfully say hearty congratulations to him for presenting Amogh the way he did today. It's not easy to prepare a student who learns remotely for an Arangetram, especially with the art of playing the Mridangam. I've heard Patriji rock on stage many times in the past, but got an opportunity to see him in close quarters just a couple of weeks ago when he attended one of our CCC events and also spoke a few words for our students, blessing them. I've hosted a couple of his students in CCC events regularly, and I know he makes a dedicated effort to teach young students. I'd like to thank you, sir, for finding time amidst your super hectic schedule as a professional musician to guide these aspiring students. I've heard that you make time for classes even when you are traveling. Thank you for sharing your vast knowledge and training the next generation of students like Amogh, and I know Bhargav learns from him, and many others who spoke wishing Amogh earlier before we started the show. I'm heartened to hear about your efforts to prepare Amogh in person for his big concert today. Amogh is really, really blessed to have had you on stage, saying all those sabash and ballet, just like Shrikant Chari mentioned. It was really wonderful to watch the support you gave him when he did his big concert. I think it made him feel like he can win the whole world having you by his side. It was a pleasant surprise that we had the Arangetram done in 2 segments with the Laya Vinyasam at the beginning to showcase his Tani. and the concert to showcase his accompanying for songs skills. Enjoyed both the presentation. It was very unique, but Mamata had alerted me it's going to be a different formatted event, even though I wasn't very clear how it's going to be. I'm sure Amogh would have realized the pros and cons of the two huge aspects of Mridangam playing very clearly now. And I'm very curious to ask him which one he enjoyed the most. I will do that off the stage. Talking about Amogh, I've had the pleasure of watching him grow over the last 5 years as he is a member and regular accompanist at our CCC events. He started accompanying in CCC in 2018 and has performed a few dozen times and has worked with over 30 different budding talents, and never have I heard anything but positive feedback about him. He has accompanied for vocal solos, instrumental solos, and also has done OTS accompaniment, on-the-spot accompaniment without rehearsals. I remember how nervous he was, and at the same time how eager he was to prepare ahead for that performance. He used to ping me directly on WhatsApp. I've always seen him work hard when he commits to performances and has always been sincere with his efforts to deliver his best. Amogh, very happy to see you ascend this big stage today, making your guru and your parents very proud. Congratulations on your graduation, high school graduation too. I know you'll be staying close to home now for college, and hope you will continue to practice and build on what you have started today. I hope to have you perform in CCC also whenever possible. I believe Guru Patri sir heard him accompany live in a traditional concert for the very first time in two weeks ago in CCC. So it's incredible that Amogh has learned remotely to perform at this level today. Kudos to him, his Guru Patri sir, and to the technology that connected them both. Patri sir mentioned in his CCC speech that 3 elements have to come together for any music-loving student to be successful: the guru, parents, and a music-loving society. And I know, Amogh, you have the support of all 3 very strongly. So wishing you great success to reach greater heights in music. I also would like to acknowledge the local gurus. I see many of them who have helped Amogh become who he is today by supporting and encouraging him. He is lucky to have actually shared one of those gurus supporting him on stage today. If you have attended any of our CCC events, you can always see Vidwan Sri Devanath sitting in the front row, encouraging and supporting all students, whomever is performing in CCC. I'm heartened to see that Sri Hari sang for and blessed Amogh today on his big day. Thank you, Hari, for a brilliant performance. Enjoyed listening to you as always. I'm not even going to talk about the Ragam Tanam Pallavi he did. It might burn me. Just want to say that I was reminded of his guru Neyveli sir while he was performing. I couldn't help but. That's obviously from many years of learning from him. Vidwan Vignesh Thyagarajan. I feel very proud to even say that. Some students who have gone through the CCC path with utmost commitment are making big strides in music, even in Chennai, like Srikancharya was saying. And I'm very happy that Vignesh is topping that list. I feel that he's in a sweet spot that young students growing up here connect with him like their role model, like a big Anna, to get inspired on what they can accomplish. And the senior musicians like Patri sir feels that he will do justice to the role that's needed today. Very proud of you, Vignesh, and hearty congrats to you for an excellent performance today. I'm sure your guru and your musical family are equally proud of you. Keep it up. Vidwan Krishnan, always a pleasure to listen to. Enjoyed the exchanges you had in the live vinyasam at the beginning, and liked the camaraderie on stage you had with Amogh. I can't finish without talking about the parents, Mamata and Ravi. They are very supportive not only to Amogh, but also to the community around them. I'm sure many of you know that very well due to their association with University of Silicon Andhra. I also would like to take this opportunity to thank Mamata for all her help and support especially during our CCC Sangeeta Vaibhavam event. And my thanks to both of them for inviting me to speak a few words. Best wishes to Amogh again, and thank you for this opportunity. Namaskarams one and all.
Patri ji. Thank you, Padma ji. Sudha ji, kindly share your thoughts, please.
Namaskaram, everyone. Thank you, Ravi Garu and Mamta, for giving me this opportunity, and thanks to Amogh for sharing your, memories. I would say, like not experiences with you. I have known Amogh for several years now, and I've seen him growing like into a beautiful soul. I've never seen him like, tensed or anything, like, he's always smiling, at least like outside world. He never shows his like, his tension or anything. He's always like a, keeping a poker face, and I always ask him, Amogh, are you feeling tense? No, auntie, I'm good, I'm okay, I'm even also like, even today also like I was checking with him, like, are you tensed, are you well prepared? He said, of course he must be well prepared with Guru Sri.Patri Ji's, under his guidance. He's always like, a cheerful and, a peaceful soul. And I always like, had joy working with him, collaborating with him. And I'm looking forward to have you, in many more occasions. And then what should I say? All the best for all your future endeavors. Thank you. Thanks for giving me this opportunity. And of course, I must say, like, Guru Patri Satish Garu, today you took us to a different level, and of course the artist, Hari Garu, Vignesh ji, and Krishnan Garu. I'm not going to say anything about the concert because everyone said many things about this, but I wish you all the best, Amogh, and you did amazing job, and I'm proud of you. Thank you, and have a good evening.
We would request Amogh to say a few words.
Hello. Hi, everyone. So I would like to start by thanking my guru, Sri.Patri Satish Kumar. So his teaching style is a little different than others. He stands by the saying quality over quantity. So the class could be 25 minutes or it could be 2 hours, but I will always come out of the class with so much new knowledge and information. He's an extremely calm, kind, and humble person and never makes anyone feel inferior to him. And he also loves to use analogies. So an example is him asking me why I'm always taking the wrong exit on the highway for me playing something on the wrong beat. Or one that I've heard a lot over the last 6 years is you can't drive at a highway speed in a neighborhood road. For me, always speeding things up. And one that he said recently when I was trying to learn how to play for that very tricky talam was that Talam is like the wall of a swimming pool. As long as you're holding on to the wall, you can do whatever you want and you won't drown. So all you have to do is stay with the talam. It has been a pleasure to have him stay with us for the last couple of weeks, and I learned so many new things, not only about Mridangam, but just about different aspects of life and how it is to be like a traveling artist. And I'm extremely honored to say that I learned from one of the greatest Mridangam maestros of all time, and I can't wait to continue my journey under your tutelage. I would also like to thank all of Patri Uncle's students who sent their best wishes for me before this event, and my grandparents and my aunt and uncle. Next, I would like to thank my family, starting with my parents. They have put in so much time and energy throughout my Mridangam journey, whether it's driving me to concerts or concert practices that could be hours away, or making me stay on track with my own practices, or my mom constantly reminding me to send recordings to people or reminding me to respond to someone because I forget. And my parents are always there to support me. They noticed my sense for rhythm at a young age and got me into Mridangam, and for that I will be forever grateful. I was having a conversation with my dad the other day, and he was telling me that his biggest regret was not learning Mridangam as a kid, so I'm glad he at least got to live that through me. I would also like to thank my sister for supporting me and listening to my practices and concerts whenever she's in town, and for always making sure that I know where I messed up when I accompany her. Additionally, I'm very grateful for all my grandparents, my grandma who's here with us today, and both my grandparents who are in Mysore, my mom's parents. They've always been extremely supportive. My grandma comes to all of my concerts, and my grandparents always watch a recording or a live stream if it's there, and they're always sending their best wishes, and I'm very grateful for them. I would also like to thank my aunt, uncle, and cousin who flew in from Portland and Philly, and also my family friends who drove up all the way from LA just to be here today. And I also appreciate all my friends, my very loud friends over there, for their constant support and understanding when I couldn't make it to places because of concerts or practices. So, thank you. I would also like to thank the artists who are on stage with me today, Sri Devanath, Uncle Krishnan, and Vignesh. They took so much time out of their schedules and made all the practices very fun while constantly supporting me through this journey. And I am very glad to have had them on stage with me tonight. And I thoroughly enjoyed performing with them, and I hope to work with them again in the future. Thank you to the chief guests, guests of honor, all the gurus, family and friends and volunteers, and everyone else who contributed and supported my family and I on this very special day. And finally, I would like to thank all of you who are here today for taking the time out of your busy Sunday evenings to come and support me. And I couldn't have done this without all of your support, and I'm very grateful for you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Amogh. I request Patri ji to felicitate Hari Devanath ji.
This is the same moment Sudhaji talked about. Please, somebody take a picture. Hari ji. You got something to do now. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You want to say something?
Sure. I think the first time I met Amogh was when he was accompanying one of my students. And ever since, I had the pleasure of watching him grow and grow as an artist, grow as a young man. And it's just amazing that, he was able to play the way he's playing today. Obviously, there was a big difference from my first experience with him versus today. And I am very confident that the next time we interact, his level will be upped even more, right? There is no doubt at all. I have to thank Ravi Garu and Mamta Garu for reaching out to me and sharing this opportunity with me. They just gave me a call one fine day and said, Patri Garu is here, he would like to see you. We are looking for an Arangetram for our son. It was just delightful news for me to hear that. And even more delight because I was getting to see Patri sir in person for the first time in a closed room. Usually I've seen him only in auditoriums and conferences where he's usually on the stage here. So it was a real pleasure, and I really enjoyed this whole experience. And Mamta Garu and Ravi Garu were so gracious hosts every time we met for rehearsals. At one point of time, we were looking forward to their offering the fantastic food that they cooked for us every time, rather than singing the Pallavi every time, right? It was an easy challenge for us to say, let's go eat first, right? But anyway, thank you. Truly, it was a great experience for us. You opened up your home for us and your hearts, and it was fantastic to spend so much meaningful time on something that we love doing so much with Amogh, and particularly with Patri Garu. We all learned. I'm sure when Amogh said, the classes that he experiences are about quality, not quantity, we experienced that same thing too. There was no teaching. There was just brilliance coming out, and we had to be ready to absorb that. And so, every little gesture, every little ballet sabash, or every little, one more time, sir, actually was very meaningful. One more time, sir, means you should do it again, really. And, he would say that with so humbly, and so we would want to do it again anyway, right? So in spite of doing it 21 times, we want to do it a 22nd time, because it's just the way his humility comes through and the way he encourages and supports. It was just a tremendous experience. First, thank you to both of you, and thank you to both of you as well. Thank you. And Vignesh, very similar experiences. I've played a lot with Vignesh, and he too started accompanying one of my students long ago, and then there is just no comparison with my first experience with him versus where he is today. As Padmaji also said, he's been great support for a lot of artists all over the world. He plays for so many senior musicians. Definitely not a young youth artist anymore, as Shrikantji said. So a fantastic experience with Vignesh also. This is my third or fourth interaction with Krishnanji. We are getting to know each other even better and even closer. And we are blessed to have him accompany some of our students at Paduka Academy as well for their Arangetrams. So looking forward to working with you, Krishnanji. And thank you all for spending your time with us and encouraging Amogh and listening to our little put-together performance in Amogh's honor as well. Thank you all.
Thank you, Hariji. Patri Garu, please felicitate Vignesh. Krishnan, please. Do you want to share any of those? Thank you. Patri Garu, please share your thoughts now.
Namaskaram to all. First of all, I would like to thank all the dignitaries on the stage for their blessings and their Ashirvachanam and their good words. And thanks to Kuchibhotla family, what to say, it's my extended family, that's it, I can say. And my sincere thanks to Hari sir, Vignesh ji, and Krishnan ji. When I see all three of them on stage today, one concept
has come in my mind. It's Alavu, Alagu, Ruchi. These three things came in my mind, which I always try to remember and when I play, I try to execute these three things. Alavu, Alagu, Ruchi. The way Hari sir sang, his taste, thank you, sir. And the way he played so beautifully, Vignesh ji, Romba alaga vaasya, thank you. And Yanda alavukku vaashikanam, Krishna, thank you very much. Eppadi vaasya supportive irukum, because nowadays in many ways the trend has changed. Everyone is trying to, it's becoming like a race. Unlike that, he made it so musical. Thank you, Krishnan sir. And also, what to tell about my kid? He is sincere, like all of you. And very calm, which I like. His temperament, I like very much. Because though I look soft, I'm not. When it comes to Laya, you can't be. So he understood me so well, and thank you for putting up with me. And mainly, he has the ability to, any complex thing I try to teach him. His pasiyan solva, Sangita pasi, his hunger to absorb is very good. He has very good appetite for music. So I request all of you to encourage him in the coming months and years. Hope the second Madras, which we all feel, that is San Jose, will have a professional musicians very soon in form of Amogh and many more, so that we do come here for season. And my sincere thanks to the family who, my timings, they know very well. It's 24/7. And wherever I go, I try to take class through whichever media is available. Because some great minds have found this technology for our benefit. So let us make best use of that. And I should say the commitment and the sincerity in which they encouraged Amogh, and also for his journey, it is very important for every parent to be like them. Congratulations, sir. And I wish him many more. What to say, about my kid, what else to say? Lesser the better, because he has more journey to travel if he wants. And wish we see him more often with all your support and encouragement. I want every one of you to support the coming generation musicians who can take this as profession. I know you are all supporting them, but have a faith. I am telling from my personal experience, music also makes beautiful life. You can make beautiful life. Whoever takes this as profession, you can make it beautiful. Please encourage I always say, let parents work 2 more years than their retirement, so that eases the kid to choose their own path. Especially art form also chooses very few to take it forward. It waits. It waits because in my childhood, in Mridangam class, there may be 10, 12 students, but to get one to have that fire, one needs to have that push from the family, which he has. One needs to have the dedication, which he has. One needs to have the commitment to go forward, I think, which he should do. So I wish him all the very best with all your support and love. Thank you very much once again for coming, and thank you, sir. Yeah. I wish to give Amogh a small thing. Yeah. Can anyone read this, sir? Can they read? No.
Yeah, I got it. Here's a plaque from Patriji to Amogh. This certificate is proudly presented to Chiranjeevi Amogh Kuchibhotla in recognition of his sincere and dedicated learning of Carnatic percussion instrument Mridangam under the tutelage of Guru Vidwan Sri.Patri Satish Kumar. Amogh has successfully completed and has given a commendable performance on his Arangetram or debut concert, presented this day, June 25th, 2023 at Woodside Performing Arts Center. Patri Satish Kumar conveys his blessings and best wishes for continued progress and enjoyment in learning Mridangam as a lifelong pursuit for a long, happy, and healthy life. This plaque idea, Mridangam shape with horns and all, was Patriji's idea. And I thank, Sai Kandula, Sharat Valdanda, and Sumana Rao in designing this plaque.
Yeah, I wish to give the book that I have written to Amogh. This book says, share the joy of Laya with a friend. Hope he will do that.
Sir, here is a small token of appreciation from us to you. Amogh, can you please open it, sir? Srikanji and Anand Garu, please come. So you can see this first. If you like it, you can show it to the others. Yeah.
This is by, but I would like to read what he wrote, such a powerful thing. Nadala Jadula Anandi, Antarjatiya Maha Mardangi, Navya Nadala Yisudu, Vinaya Videya Praja Satishudu. Wow, thank you. Looks amazing.
Thank you, sir. Oh, I never knew. Oh, man, Kuchi was, I know, chair. Thank you, sir. Oh, my God.
Thank you, Prema.
He is my friend who painted this.
Kuchi Garu is an amazing artist. Some of you must have seen when he was there doing the live painting during the Annamacharya Jayanti. He's a pride of entire Indian community. He's so much into Indian values and Indian systems, and make sure the itihasas are projected and protected in the right manner. And he loves anything that is Indian classical music, dance, and arts. And we feel proud that he's a part of the Silikanandra family. And this is an amazing thing. He's not only a painter, he's a writer, he's a cartoonist, he's a book publisher. We can go on. And this is a wonderful thing for, Kuchibhotla family to get it. I'm very surprised. And those sentences like, sir, it came out of his heart, and God bless you.
Added to that, we were friends for the last 30 years.
Kanji, please felicitate Patriji.
So kind of you to bless. I need your contribution.
First of all, thank you all for coming here and supporting this evening. This has been our dream since the time Amogh has been born. And he made it happen today. And thank you, Patriji. We cannot thank you enough. Thank you is not a word that we can even, convey that to you through the word thank you. But thanks to all the gurus who are here to support Amogh. And Hariji, we cannot thank you enough for the support all through this journey, past few weeks. So I would like to thank Hariji very much for the wonderful and soulful concert that he gave today. Hariji, we thank you so much for graciously accepting and heeding to our request to perform for Amogh. You've been wonderfully supporting Amogh and working with him meticulously from day one. We would like to thank Priya Devanath also for her flawless planning, scheduling, and back support that she has provided all through to make this event a successful one. And Vignesh and Krishnan, thank you so much for taking the role of being a big brother for Amogh. Vignesh, your able support on violin was very essential to bring out the nuances all through the concert, and your stringing was very soothing to the ears. We really enjoy your, listening to you. Krishnan, thank you so much for the excellent accompaniment in both the performances. Krishnan actually lives in Sacramento, and he used to drive all the way, from there for practices. And we really, really appreciate you for doing that. And I think Ravi would want to close this session by saying a few words, the experiences that we had with Patriji. Please bear with us for just a few minutes, and we all can go for dinner after this.
It's truly a great privilege and blessing for Amogh for having gotten a chance to be trained by the maestro himself and perform in front of him. In fact, in the first segment, Patri Garu was sitting on the stage along with him, putting the talam to give him the much-needed encouragement. We have to sincerely thank two people for introducing us to Patriji 6 years ago. It's Dr. Simhachala Shastri Garu, a great Harikatha artist and exponent, and Srimati Sudha Dusi, who is with us here today. Thank you both for the wonderful gesture. For a man with such a great stature and vidvat, the one prominent quality that always stands out is his humility. It's amazing. He's an excellent guru with exceptional discipline. We have seen a side of Patri Garu through this process in terms of how precise and exacting he is and what he extracts from his students. He is very friendly and always smiling. And then there is a side of him where he expects nothing but exceptional quality that has to be practiced and delivered. The mixture of that caring, that attention, that positivity, and that discipline that he instills in his students is what I think is responsible for Amogh being here today. We are truly humbled by your simplicity, down-to-earth, approachable nature. Sir, your ever-positive attitude, dedication, and belief in Amogh has made him better, not just in Mridangam, but in his overall personality and attitude towards life. Patriji is a walking encyclopedia in the field of percussion. His vision and constant yearning to take this art form to the next level and passing the baton to the next generation is mind-boggling. It's a humongous task, but I'm sure you will achieve it. He is 24/7 into music. The number of projects and initiatives he is involved in is unimaginable. He is authoring a book, coordinating on musical retreats with a group in UK, bringing into limelight Vidwan Palghat Mani Iyer teachings to the current generation, working on designer Mridangams. You can see it here on the stage. He is working with the big wigs like Netflix, Amazon, and Microsoft on other initiatives, which I can't share now. I mean, these are just handful of projects that he is working on. Sir, thank you for accepting to stay with us. The last 2 weeks have been an unforgettable experience for not just Amogh, but for our entire family. We will cherish this experience forever, sir. We will definitely miss those long dining table conversations and discussions. Looking forward to experience more of these moments in the coming future. Thank you is a small word, no matter how many times I say it, but our sincere pranams and gratitude to you for taking Amogh under your wings, nurturing him in this great art form, and making him a better person. Thank you, sir. We want to sincerely thank all the volunteers, friends, and family who helped us pull off this event. We could not have done this without you. We love you for all your support. Thank you, everyone, for making this a grand success for us. Please join us for dinner in the dining hall. I know it's a little late.